I'm Phil Anaya. The polls have closed and Northside ISD voters said yes to the nearly $850 million school bond. It's the largest ever put forth by the district. Now, the latest poll numbers just came into our newsroom. Let's take a look. There you go. About 68% of voters said yes to this bond package, with about 32% against the bond package. Eyewitness News reporter Roxy Bustamante has more from the Northside ISD local headquarters and what voters hope the bond will be used for.
NISD celebrating after the bond was approved, which means all 119 schools that need some type of upgrade will soon see them, and that's including the 44 schools that will soon see the bullet-resistant lobbies.
Those dollars are going to be well spent, I hope, because that's the future of this country is our kids.
Nearly $850 million, the largest bond in NISD history approved.
As the growth continues here in San Antonio, we're going to see a lot more of this because we've got to keep up with our infrastructure, and the schools are certainly part of it. When
Richard Wilson heard the voter turnout was low this year, he says he wasn't surprised, just disappointed, but he made sure he cast his vote.
It's our kids, and we need to support them with everything we can.
Natasha Sims' daughter goes to Leon Springs Elementary. It's one of the older schools in the district that's in need of a security upgrade, including a bullet-resistant lobby and classroom doors that lock from both the inside and outside, which is all included in the bond.
I feel it's really important for these elementary schools to get these security lobbies with everything that's going on in the world. We just feel it's very important.
Sims says she feels that the added security and upgrades to all of the schools will give parents, teachers, and students some peace of mind.
I hope that the funds are given to the schools so that they can add some security. It's very important for our children so that we can all feel safer in our own schools and feel safer bringing our kids to school every day.
Superintendent Dr. Brian Woods tells me that the first project that was included in the bond will most likely break ground next summer. Reporting on the north side, Roxy Bustamante, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Big night for the district. Our thanks to Roxy for that report.